Hello and welcome to the Daily Show. Happy Friday, TGIF. The weekend is here.
We are coming to you from the Copthorne Masterton, and I'm just looking at the dinner menu.
Don't give them a plug like that because I think we paid like actual full-on rates.
Yeah, no. Today we went to the stockyards in Fielding, and I thought I was going to be a vegetarian, but I just saw they've got pork belly, and now I'm not so sure. It might have lasted a few hours.
We did do that, and as you can see from the photo there, like hundreds and hundreds of sheep. We actually tried to buy a pen of sheep, and then we realised that we'd need $30,000 to do that. We looked at buying one, and it was about $80, which is doable.
It's more affordable.
We wanted to have a show sheep. And then we went straight from the stockyards, and we had a pie. Currently, the number...
No, you had a pie,
I had a pie.
I had your pie all over me.
Currently, the number one pie in the car pie tour. So that was from Fielding.
We got a whoop whoop from a stranger walking by. She was excited.
Well, you said, can we get a whoop whoop? And the stranger was
said,
like, whoop whoop. That's why we got a whoop whoop.
Saw about, I'm going to say a total of 17 people walking around in Fielding. I think it was a busy day on the town.
It was cold.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there were thousands of people inside.
Thousands.
Let's
It's
go
a cool
with that.
place.
And we love Fielding, and we've loved everywhere we've been on this car pie tour.
You sound scared of the locals.
Yeah. Also, well, speaking of scared, today was a blooming scary day. We went to this like wildlife sanctuary, and we got to feed the eels.
I didn't know eels were an endangered species. Apparently they're not. They're just they're special to New Zealand, so they want to keep feeding them.
When they give birth to...
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to say, when they give birth, the parents die.
Yes. They go off, they meet the love of their life, they go off on the honeymoon. I might be improvising here with a little bit of romance.
Yeah, still going.
But they then, they
play tag.
Yeah, that's what they call it with Kiwis, eh?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's a great idea. But no, okay, yeah, so they, yeah.
You get really awkward around this
I do, because I don't know what words I can say and not say. Mummy gives Daddy a cuddle, and then they die. Hey, look, not all stories have happy endings, kids. I should never be a parent.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll just move
No,
over. We'll just
shut it up.
dash it.
Okay.
Enough eel chat.
Anyway, so that's what we got up to do today, and Adam was a bird fancier.
Well, here you go. Here's a few photos of, like, I just want to say, like, birds, like, huge fear of birds.
No, I know.
From a very young
that.
age. And I tried to overcome that fear today with having a bird on my shoulder and on my head, and it was a beautiful moment.
And they've just met, right? And he goes straight in for the... I'm like, easy on.
I said that the bird had nice legs, and...
It worked.
Yeah, like the bird came
flattered.
straight onto me.
Yes, she did. Let's move on to what other people have been doing today. Well, hopefully you've been getting your Spice Girls costume ready, because tomorrow is their 21st birthday.
Favourite Spice Girls song, go.
Say you'll be there.
Oh, we've got different favourite songs.
You don't know the tune. Say You'll Be There is probably my favourite.
How does that tune go again?
Giving you everything, all that joy you bring. This I swear. Yes, I swear.
Mine's
And
mine's tell you what you want, what you really...
Yes, so it's 21 years since Wannabe came out, and apparently a university in Amsterdam has deemed it the most catchy song of all time.
Wow.
So get that stuck in
we
your
want to
head.
know what your favourite Spice Girls song is. Write in the comments below. Some of you might be a little bit too young to know who the Spice Girls are, but hopefully a lot of you out there are huge Spice Girls fans.
Yeah, there's been talks of a reunion with the Backstreet Boys, but I feel like you need to just let sleeping dogs lie. I'm not calling the girls dogs.
I will go.
They're beautiful, all of them.
But
also, shout out to Sporty Spice for making activewear a thing. She wore her activewear all the time, on stage, just to restaurants.
That's what you do now as well. You wear your tight spandex and you're not even doing anything.
I think the difference was she was quite a sporty gal. Although,
I don't think she was actually sporty.
Never saw her play a sport.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to move away from the Spice Girls now.
Sadly. And
we are going to talk about, Katy Perry. Sorry, I've just got an iPad here with things that we're talking about.
Yeah.
This is more you.
Why? What makes it more me?
Well, because you're a Katy Perry. No, you're a Cara Delevingne fan. I know you talk about her a lot.
They seem great.
So it makes sense that you talk about Cara here.
Say what you want to say.
No, well, people have been saying online that Katy Perry and Cara Delevingne look like twins, mainly because they got samey haircuts.
Only because they got samey haircuts.
And then the internet went in absolute whirlwind when they saw this photo of them hanging out. And there's a meme as well. Katy Perry met Cara Delevingne.
Yeah, and there's a lot of celebrity doppelgangers. Like, we've got a list here. Do you know who Ashley Graham is?
She's the model.
What words were you going to put in front of that?
I wanted to use plus size.
Yeah, I think she would.
But to me, she doesn't look. I don't like how. I don't even like the word plus size.
Yeah.
You know, like they're trying to be put like
She
PC
says,
about it.
plus size? How about my size?
I like it. So they're saying
Name of the
that Ashley Graham and actress Eva Mendes look
Yeah, do you know who she
similar. Is she? No, I don't know. What's she been in?
Take a guess.
She looks like Donald Trump's wife.
I don't think
Who is she then?
I don't think she'd like that.
What movies has she been? Just
She's an
tell me.
actress.
Stop. But just what movie?
Oh, she's in that great one with Will Smith. Switch. Hitch. What?
Pitch. Switch.
Witches? Oh.
Oh, that can't have been a very good
Roald
movie.
Dahl?
No one knows.
Okay. Jennifer Lawrence and Bella Hadid.
When they've got black hair.
Yeah, when she's in
sure.
Katniss. Scarlett Johansson and Amber Heard. Oh,
Yeah, I think it's the eyes, the smoky eye look.
Victoria Justice and Nina Dobrev. This one, I can't tell them apart. Cannot tell them
I
apart.
think it's more like the bright clothes and the black hair.
Yep, and Ed
Oh,
Sheeran.
they've both got a nose and two eyes.
And teeth.
And of course this one here, Ed Sheeran and Rupert Grint.
Yeah, that's quite nice. Apparently Ed Sheeran wants to make a movie of his life.
Because that's what Eminem did with 8 Mile.
8 Mile.
Do you reckon Rupert would play Ed?
Absolutely.
That would
Ed
make sense
Sheeran.
because he was Ed in Lego House, right?
There you go. That'd be great. And we're going to move on now to Yes Queen time. Put on your honorary crown.
Jerome, put on your crown.
I want to find you one.
Oh. No, no, don't. This is not our place. What is this?
Some happy people enjoying the hotel experience. Okay.
It doesn't fit.
Who gets the crown?
I do.
Yeah, you do. And so do ASOS because they have released some photos of women that are unretouched where they've got birthmarks and stretch marks and things like that.
At first, I thought you were just showing me a photo of this girl's bum and I just couldn't work out why you're showing me this photo. But having a look at the research that has been done here is that they haven't photoshopped out the stretch marks.
And the acne scars and birthmarks and things like that.
So on this photo here is the model and you can see the birthmark above the elbow. I don't know what the big deal is, you know, like...
I don't get it.
Like, as a consumer and someone that would buy... Like, obviously, I wouldn't buy those togs, but, like, I don't see that birthmark and be like, oh, God, I'm not going to buy those togs.
Yeah. I just feel like people in the modelling industry should, like, reflect the diversity of the population of the people buying the clothes.
You got your headshots done once, eh? And didn't they ask you if you wanted that photo?
When I go get a facial, they're like, now, I noticed this here. Does it bother you? And they always say, does it bother you? And I say, no, it doesn't. And they're like, oh, well, it's really nice.
If you're not too sure what we're talking about, Eve's got a massive mole.
They have to
quickly
cover it up. They're like, oh, no, it's lovely.
Do you call it a mole or a beauty spot?
I don't really call it anything. I don't really refer to it. It just exists without I don't need to talk about it for it to be, like, it's just on my face.
Yeah, like...
But yeah, with makeup artists, with Photoshop, things like that, they often will remove that and that.
Because I went to a school with a girl and she had a spot there, right? And like, I'd call it a mole, like, you know, in that movie Austin Powers, like mole, but they call it, I'm thinking myself, I'm sorry if you've got one of these, but she called it a beauty spot.
Yeah.
Like, well, it's a mole.
Well, she can call it whatever she wants.
Yeah, right, of course you can. I'm just going to stop talking now because I feel like I'm going to offend a lot of people. There's nothing wrong with moles on your face, by the way. Oh, God.
The doppelganger thing, this reminded me, I was at the dentist on the weekend and I went to the hygienist and then I went into the dentist and when I left the hygienist all good, then I walked in and the dentist guy was talking to me and then there was a dental nurse assistant and I was like, oh yeah, she's just been helping me and he said, oh no, this is Elin and that's Jennifer. They look very similar, people get them mixed up and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And then I felt like I had to make up a story for the fact that I got these two women mixed up.
Oh, you always dig yourself a deeper hole.
So
like you can normally get out of the hole that you dig But sometimes you just keep digging.
It got deeper because I said, oh, sorry, I just get really scared at the dentist, so I've had my eyes closed most of the time, so then I'd spend the rest of the time like, oh, and they're going, are you okay? It was so bad.
You're like trying to leave the dentist and you like bang into the door.
The other lady was trying to make me feel bad, and she said, oh, we do have very similar haircuts and we are a similar height.
And we're the same sex. Oh, yeah.
That'll be it. Oh, it was so bad. I don't know if there's a way out of that situation. I don't think there is.
No, there's not. I just wouldn't go back.
Oh.
That's the way out. Just don't go back. Big shout out to everyone that's watching the live stream at the moment. Zoe Gray, Leah the Wolf, Jellybean Armstrong, and we've just lost our connection. Hopefully the live stream is still going.
You guys have made it to the weekend, and for a lot of you it's the school holidays, so have a wonderful couple of weeks off. We're going to be doing a bit of travel with the show, so next week we won't have 5 shows for you daily, but we're going to bring you something a little bit different.
Yeah, and we'll do them when we can for sure. Just quickly, Elizabeth Dodd, Chelsea, Krupa, Maddie, T-Bone,
T-Bone
Fluffy
said
Nuts.
it's finally the holidays.
Yeah. Fluffy Nut wants a shout out. Krupa says hi. Finn's there. He says sup. So thank you so much for watching the live stream. And a lot of you guys have been with the live stream since we started.
Yeah.
Which has been awesome.
So thank you so much for joining us every day. Next week, things are going to be a little bit different. We've got some ideas that we want to do. We need a little bit more time for them. So when we do 5 shows a day, usually like with this, we got straight out of the car. We ran here, all lights and stuff like this, and then we don't have kind of long to make the stuff that we want to make. We've got some ideas of things that we think that you'll like, and we want to spend a little bit more time on them. So instead of doing 5 shows, we might do something a bit different. Pardon?
Nothing.
What did you say?
You're a great tease. Like, now I want to know what we're doing.
I have ideas.
Oh dear, sweet, awesome. She's got ideas. She's the brains of this organisation.
It'll just be me, guys.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we're changing things a little bit as of next week. You didn't know about that?
Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Say bye to Adam, guys. Say bye to Adam.